Hey, what's up guys? Tony here, and what you're watching is the much anticipated Gran Turismo 6 demo, and this is, now if you're going to go look for it, I'll tell you how to look for it in a minute, but I want to go ahead and look through this. You can see the garage has changed just a little bit. From the basic menu functions, I think this might just be the demo menu functions. I have no idea. I can't really say for sure. One, because I really haven't been following this. I kind of stopped following the progression of games after Modern Warfare 3 because I was let down. You guys know that. Anyways, you can kind of see that things are a little different. And this could, like I said, could be just for this version. And so basically, if you want to find this, if you're a Gran Turismo person like myself, or if you watch this video and you're like, hey, I want to give that a try, that looks like a lot of fun, what you're going to do is you're not going to go to the PlayStation Store and look up Gran Turismo 6, because you're not going to find it. You're going to have to go to the PlayStation Store, you go to search, and you're going to look up GT Academy 2013. So letters G, letter T, space, and you put in the A, and then it should pop up by that point because it'll know what you're looking for. It'll be right there. You just download it. It doesn't take very long. It's not very big. I think it's like a gig or so, a little over a gig. But what it is just in case you don't know, the GT Academy is a contest, a reality show contest put on by Nissan. And what they do is they're trying to take gamers and turn them into pro race car drivers. So basically, like I said, it's a reality TV show. So they do qualifiers, and this is actually right now from the 2nd until I think it's like the 26th or the 28th. I can't remember exactly when it ends. This is the qualifier. If you want to be in that, potentially in that show or on that in that program, you have to race Silver Springs, and you have to get faster than, I think, a 2-minute 21 lap time. But basically, the fastest guy I saw online today was 2:18. So if you're around the 2:18 mark, you might make it to the next round of selections. So basically what they do is they do these online qualifiers, and then they get a smaller group of people together, and those people race it out, and then they dwindle it down to probably 15 or 20 guys, or guys and gals. And then they have their reality show, and they film it, and you race to become a pro driver. And I think the guy at the bottom who was talking in the text, I think he's one of the winners. I'm not sure. I don't really follow any reality TV. Which is not really my bag, but I imagine he's probably one of the winners. What better person to endorse GT Academy 2013 than one of the previous winners? So, anyways, that being said, I think the biggest thing is like, hey, look, what do you think about the demo so far? Because you're talking about the demo. And I don't want to spend all that time talking about the GT Academy, because that's not what we're talking about. So, the demo. Let's talk about the demo at the time we have left. Two things. I really wish they would have had more cars than just the Nissan Leaf and the Nissan 370Z, just because of the fact that we want to see more cars. We want to handle more cars. We want to try different things. Honda, Subaru, Mitsubishi, Ford, GM, BMW. If Porsche, I don't know if the Porsche, Ferrari, I think are going to be in it now. So they want to try out these different cars, these different things, and different tracks, and just give it a full, complete demo. But because it's the GT Academy powered by Gran Turismo 6, we got Nissan cars. So that's really the only one of the big hits on it for me, is I wish there was a little bit more variety. But gameplay wise, it plays very similar to Gran Turismo 5. Like, all the Gran Turismo games are very user friendly. Like, anybody can jump in, play, have a good time, and fulfill your fantasy of becoming a race car driver, at least in a digital sense. They do have the same full customization you can do as far as making it as difficult as you want, because it goes from, like I said, a very user-friendly platform to something that is stepping into increasing difficulty. As you can see, the AI is still completely retarded and easy to pass, and that could just be the nature of the demo. Hopefully, my big thing is I want to see the AI get better, because in every single Gran Turismo game, the AI has been terrible. I mean, it's terrible how bad the AI is. But that's just the way it is. They focus on realism. They focus on the tracks. I mean, if you look around, the tracks are beautiful. They're amazing. The clouds, the skies, the tracks themselves, the cars are incredibly, highly detailed. The interior of the car is highly detailed. They, for the most part, I mean, the game it's a step up from Gran Turismo 5 for sure. So it's nice to see that. But it didn't really blow me away, and I think a little bit of that has to do with the fact that I've been playing PC stuff the last several months. So for me, I don't seem to get blown away by PS3 stuff anymore. Like The Last of Us, though. The Last of Us did blow me away, because that is a beautiful game. This game looks so much better than Gran Turismo 5, But when I compare it to, say, iRacing, I like iRacing better, and I think most of it has to do with the frames per second. So I don't want to compare it to PC because it's not a good comparison. It's apples and tangerines, you know, it's completely different things. Or apples and oranges if you're a normal English-speaking person. To be honest, like I said, it's a step up. The gameplay, what's great is the cars feel like they really have weight to them. The other thing is I usually use a controller, and I actually jumped in with my racing wheel, so I can't give you my historic view of this game because of the fact that I used to always use a controller, and I used to wheel this first time. So I'm going to use the controller from here on out, get an idea to see how well it plays from how I remember with my thumbs instead of a racing wheel, because I can't really compare the two because I really haven't raced the wheel in Gran Turismo 5, so I can't give you an accurate depiction of how the game works. But basically, I just want to say, hey, look, the game, the demo looks great, and it's only available for a limited time. So just go out there, download it if you're a big racing guy or gal, or just a huge fan of Gran Turismo. If you're already a huge fan of Gran Turismo, you're going to download it anyways. But if you're not, you're interested, like, hey, look, a new racing game, this would be cool, try it out. It's probably it is, for my opinion, it's the best racing game you can get on console. So go check it out, go download it. Again, it's going to be GT Academy 2013. When you search for it, it might be in like the top downloads by the time you get around to it, so you can check that first. But if you don't find it in there, it's search GT Academy 2013 and you'll find it. And you can get on the demo while it's available. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I shall talk to you guys later.